Hey folks, this is going to be great. Going to show you how going to show you how to use both game films and your playbook. And this has never been tried before, so you have to bear with us a little bit here. Here's the thing about game films. We talked about that, right? That's when you're playing the game, you're taking a selfie on steroids, and you're gonna see exactly what happened. You're gonna be able to analyze and see how every play worked or didn't work. Now, your playbook is full of good plays. They've been tested, they've been tried. They're in your playbook for a reason because they work in certain situations. What we're going to use with the game films is we're going to see, did that play work in that situation? In other words, did you choose the right play for the right situation? All right, now this is the day of the big game. It was last week, and you took game films of it. This is for all the marbles. And here we got a big situation for the home team. They're on their own 5-yard line. They have 95 yards to go to score a touchdown. The home team, our team is the O's, and the other team is the X's. And here's a pass play that it's in your playbook. It was designed for a situation just like this. All right. So what's going to happen is the wide receiver, who's at the top right hand, top of your screen there, on the right side, as the line faces forward, that wide receiver is going to run a very complicated, tricky play to get himself in the open, and the quarterback, which is the O with a little football in there, is going to throw a 40-yard pass in the air. It's going to work great. Going to go to an undefended receiver. So let's watch how this play unfolds here and see if it did great. There's your wide receiver. Look at those tricky moves the wide receiver is using to get out in the clear. And then here comes the football, a perfect pass into the arms of the wide receiver. I think that was well done, and the game film show it. Go team, go team. Now let's look at that same play, but in a different situation. You see, the team is still on the 5-yard line, but they're on the other 5-yard line, and they're not even lined up the right way. So obviously they didn't select the right play here. They've only had 5 yards to go to score a touchdown. They could have run it, but instead they called the same play, and let's look and see what happens. You see, folks, it just doesn't work. Everyone's confused. They should have done something differently. It's a question mark. Who knows what happened? Now, I got to tell you that I'm not sure how accurate these game films were that we showed you here, and these plays that we showed you were. You see, the two of us put this together, my daughter and I. She's a PowerPoint genius and a great person to work with. So she's terrific. Listen, she was a cheerleader when she was in high school and doesn't know much about football. I never played high school football or college football, but I tell you, as an interesting fact, I was the school mascot. I was the Cornell Big Red Bear. And that's me in that bear costume there. And here's what happened. I wandered too close to the stands. They grabbed me and they started passing me up over their heads to the top of the stadium. I was terrified. Folks, guess what? I used the wrong play at the wrong time, and I almost got in trouble for it. Now, folks, not only do you need to choose the right play, you need to know how to make a change in your play right in the middle of the game. This is called an audible. You may have seen this on TV where the quarterback walks up to the line, the coach has already sent a play in, and there he looks out at the defense and something's changed. Either he sees a danger or an opportunity. And so he'll call an audible, and you might hear him sometimes. He'll yell a couple of numbers out, and maybe the offense will shift around. You need to be able to make an audible. Now, even though when you make an audible, what you're doing is you're actually calling in a new play. It's still a play in your playbook. You're just changing it because the situation has changed. Folks, in selling without selling, here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you always are aware of the situation so that you call the right play so that your customers do exactly what they need to do to better their lives and to make you reach your goals. I'm with you on this one. Go ahead and get it.